Great. I want to show everyone a different way to make your cross-legged sitting position more comfortable. So when I'm cross-legged, sometimes I feel a lot of pressure on this bit, on the front bit. So what I'm going to do is I have this big towel. I'm going to put it like a wrap onto my ankle and just open up. If you don't have difficulty sitting in here and you want a deeper hip opening when you sit, what you're going to do is you're going to pull the heels towards your groin, the other one on top of it, and sit like this. Whatever that makes you feel good. There's no right or wrong. You're welcome to experiment. What makes you feel better? Remember, it's not a competition. You just listen to your body and see what makes you feel more ground and center. Whatever you are, have the hands behind the butt, pull the butt cheek out so you're sitting on your sitting bone. When you're sitting on your sitting bone, your body is up and straight. When we are ready, we'll start our 45-minute hip opening class. Hands onto the knees, roll the shoulders back, close the eyes. Feeling the sitting bone on the mat, feeling the grounding of the lower part of the body, the spine straight and tall, feeling us centering ourselves onto our mat. It's Friday. Let the week go. We are here to relieve any tension in our body so we can get a good night's sleep tonight to get ready for the nourishing weekend. Deep inhale into the belly, breathing the air in, feeling the belly expand. And when you exhale, contract the belly. Deep inhale, expand the belly, breathing in new air and new energy. Exhale, contract the belly, breathing out. One more deep inhale into the belly. And exhale anything that doesn't serve you from the week. Keeping the eyes closed. Intention setting. Pick an intention for the class. What serves you the most? What do you need in this class today or the upcoming week? This week, I'm all about vulnerability. Hips, it's where we store all the unspoken words, all the suppressed emotion. And let us work on it. Release any tension from our body and from our mind. We're going to start the class with singing of 3 Om. With the eyes closed, deep inhale into the belly. Inhale again onto the belly. One more inhale into the belly. Coming back to normal breathing. Gently open up your eyes when you're ready. Hi, Alia. We're going to do seated cat-cow, hands onto the knees. We're going to Inhale, just a demonstration. Arch up, look up, opening up our spine. Really look up and our neck. When we exhale, starting from the head, up back, mid back, lower back, curl the body in. When you're ready, let's start. Hands onto the knees. Inhale, arch up, look up, deep breath. In. Exhale, curl from the head, upper back, mid back, lower back. Slow down the movement, slow down the breathing. Inhale again, look up, arch up. Deep inhale and exhale, curl from the neck, upper back, mid back, lower back. Close your eyes, do it 3 more rounds on your own. Deepen the inhale and deepen the exhale. Step 1 of courage. You don't need to look like anyone else. You don't need to compare. You just need to listen to the body. Turn off the comparison with other people. You move in a way that makes your body feel good. That is awakening the spine. We need to release the lower back before we release the hip. 1 more, looking up, arch up. Hold it there for 1 breath. Really feel into the opening of the chest, of the collarbone, maybe even of the neck. And exhale, grow the upper back, mid back, and lower back. In the next round, we're going to draw a circle with our chest. Inhale, arches up, and chest to the right. Exhale, curling in, and chest to the left. Using the chest to draw circles, bend the elbow, deep inhale. Really good, closing the eyes and exhale. Deep inhale, chest out, getting the heart ready. Opening to your source of courage. Keep drawing circles with our eyes closed. We don't have to look like anyone else in the class. Just deepen the inhale and deepen the exhale. With our eyes closed, draw circles the other way. Inhale, chest out, left. Exhale, curling in, right. Deepen your inhale. Closing the eyes and deepen the exhale. Remember, the spirit of yoga is unity of body and mind. And it's being illustrated. When you sync your movement with your breath, you don't have to look like anyone else. Just do a movement that will wake up your spine. Maybe even when you sit like this, you feel a slight opening to the hips. Last inhale, drawing circles. And exhale, coming back to center. Going to do a spinal twist. Inhale, change the crossing of the legs. Grab the butt cheek out again so you're sitting tall and straight. We're going to inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, right hand onto the mat. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, bow to the right hand side, opening up the left. Feeling the opening of the torso. Feeling the opening of the armpit. Really good job. Straight hand, Alia. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to center, both hands up. Exhale, left hand onto the mat. Inhale, stretch up the right arm, stretch up, toe. Then bend towards the left. Feel the opening of the right torso. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Coming back towards center. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Turn, 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 turn. Then right hand onto the left knee. Left hands open up towards the back for a spinal twist. Your hands could be on the floor, could be just opening up. Feeling the twist of the lower back. Our bodies are all connected. You need to feel opening of the lower back to access the hips. One more deep inhale. Everyone, really good job. And deep exhale, slowly, very gently, untwist, untwist, untwist. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twist the other side. Turn to the right. Right, 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 right. Then left hand onto the right knee. Right hand towards the back. Deep inhale. Contract the belly. Exhale, turn even more to the right. Feeling the lower back. Twist. One more deep inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. We will slowly come to tabletop position. Pushing back to child pose, knees together. Our first child pose. Release the lower back. Release the hips. Let the forehead sinking onto the mat. You could pat the knees or fold the mat up if you want, just to release the knees more. When you are there, can you deepen your inhale? Breathing out the exhale to the lower back, to the hips, to the thighs. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. We have been sitting on our desk all week. Even for child pose, I feel my hips and I feel my thighs. Knowing that it's completely normal, and it's a really good sign that you're releasing the tension in the body. Slowly roll up. We're going to do a few child pose variation today. I want to teach you a trick. Open up the knees. The trick on getting a deeper hip opening onto child pose is, I'm going to use my hands. The reason why I wear colorful leggings today is because it's easier to see. I'm going to hold onto my calf and push it out. So if you look at here, I'm going to grab onto my calf, push it out, and after I push it out, then I'm going to sit down. The other side too, push it out and sit down. So my trick is, I'm usually going to hold onto my calf, like roll, 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 really close to the knee, the fatty part, and sit down. I will sit down first and slowly walk my hands into child pose. See how does it changes the hip opening. Deep inhale. And exhale, untuck the toes. Yes, really good. Micah, can you put a cushion into the hips so it will feel like nicer for you? Yes. Release them when you can. Deep inhale. You could have one cushion, you could have two cushions, any cushions that makes you feel good. And exhale. I know this may be challenging. We store a lot of unsolved emotions, unspoken words onto our hips. If you feel a lot, can you breathe in deeply with me? Deep inhale into the belly. When you exhale, sigh out. Deep inhale again. Exhale, sigh out. Keep on having deep inhale and sighing out. The little magic of the sighing out sound actually sends a relaxing signal to our brain. When your brain is relaxed, your body will be relaxed. Just one more breath in and out. Slowly walk the hands back. Coming up, we're going to move our knees together again. Just to release it a bit, we're going to tap our toes. Maybe draw circles in a tabletop just to release the hips a bit. Anything that makes you feel good. You could be like, I want to wiggle my butt, show people how cute my butt is. Or just anything to release the tension. It's so interesting, right? How just manipulating our muscle or putting where our calf is, our child will suddenly become very intense. Coming to a tabletop position, we're going to do thread the needle. So in between my hands, I'm going to put my right shoulders in the middle. So I'm just going to demonstrate before we go. I'm going to have my palms here, thread the needle, thread, putting my shoulders there, then straighten my arms. If you want to feel more, you could push yourself back into a child pose or just stay there. So let's go to it together. Fold your mats into, if you feel any pressure on your knees, especially marine, can you have like a towel or fold the mat? Great job. So let's do the right shoulders down first. So in tabletop position, back and open up your knees a bit more. Yes. And thread the right hand underneath the left armpit. Thread. Put the right shoulders down. Put your right cheek down. You could just stay here, feeling onto the shoulders pressure. Or you could straighten up your left arms to the front. If you want to feel even more, wiggle yourself back into a child pose. Whatever you are, listen to yourself, to your body. Deepen the inhale. Can you close your eyes and deepen your breath? Deepen the exhale. Is there anyone who feels that this is way too much for their body? Can you give me a wave? Good job. Is there anyone who doesn't feel anything? Great. Closing their eyes. The reason why we do this shoulder pressure is because we are now stopping the blood temporarily. When we release, you'll feel a fresh gush of blood flowing to your shoulders. And it will bring it live and release any tension. Very gently and slowly, have the left hand close to the face. Push yourself back to tabletop. Wiggle yourself for a few breaths before we go to the other side. Maybe the shoulders. She feels really good on releasing tension from sitting at our desk all day. Onto the left hand side, right arm strong, right hand strong, lift the left hand, thread the left hand underneath the right armpit. Put the left armpit down, left cheek down. Hold here if this is already enough for you. Or straighten up the right arm in front. See what makes you feel better. Or if you want to feel more, sit back a little bit more, kind of into a child pose. Whatever you are at, closing the eyes. Release the body. Slow down the breathing. The more you can slow down the breathing, the more you can slow down the mind. If you are feeling any tension, knowing that what you are doing, it's amazing for your body. We are all born different. We shouldn't expect ourselves to look like another person. Embrace our uniqueness. Embrace what our body needs. One more deep inhale. And exhale, move the right hand next to the right face, slowly pushing yourself up to a tabletop position. Then, moving the knees back, we're going to have belly down. Belly onto the mat. Hands together on your forehead. Just relax here for a few breaths. Feeling your hips, thighs opening. Is there any changes on your shoulder? How does your body feel? Knowing that coming to class is a great act of self-love. You know your body needs opening. That's why you are here. It's a form of saying, hi body, I love you, I love you, I love you. And give your body kisses all over. Slowly rolling face front. We're coming back to spin. So we're going to push our elbows onto the mat. Roll the shoulders back. When you do this, you should feel the opening in the mid back. Deep inhale. Look a little bit front. And exhale. Can you release your mid back? Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Sometimes we do heart opening with hip opening because after we have released the bottle emotion, we have space for new things to come. Now for my favorite Q-tip pose, I'm going to have the hands underneath my chin, like a flower girl. Yes, really pretty, Becca. And walk our elbow forward, 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 until this is way too much for the shoulders. You should feel a really good opening onto the neck and onto the forearm. Maybe even on the back of the neck. Can you close your eyes? Just letting go here. Knowing that if anyone takes a picture of you right now, you will look super cute. What does that make you feel? Would you naturally have a smile on your face? One more deep inhale. Feel your heart with childlike feeling. Fill your heart with happiness and gratitude while feeling a really good stretch on the back of the neck, on the shoulders. One last smile. Big inhale. And exhale. Hands back, slowly pushing yourself to child pose. We have learned a few child pose just now. In the next 3 breaths, find the expression. Anything that makes you feel good. Could be a normal child pose, could be grabbing the calf away. Anything for 3 breaths that makes you feel good. I just want you to deepen the inhale and deepen the exhale. Deep breath in, feeling the body with nourishing energy. Deep breath out, any tension, any bottle up emotion, letting it go. It's like putting any of this emotion in a helium balloon. And now when you breathe out, you saw the balloon fly to the sky, further and further until it disappeared. And the sky is blue and bright again. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Find a way to come to sitting position. Anyway, that gets you there. Going to go to our favorite pose. Butterfly, then double pigeon. Remove the butt cheek onto the butt. Feet together. You could have it far away. You could have it really close to the groin. Wherever you are, can you move the hands? Say, hi butt, you are sexy, but I'm going to grab you on the side so I can sit on your sitting bone and my spine is tall. Say, butt, I love you. Okay, inhale, stretch yourself, look out. Exhale, slightly come 45 degrees forward, closing the eyes. Feeling the hips opening. It's called butterfly pose for a reason. Butterfly needs time to come from a worm to caterpillar to butterfly. It's really natural that our hips are not that open yet. Because our body, it's like this metamorphosis. It needs time to open. Can you replace any self-judgment with kindness? Knowing that it's not like you can't do it. It's you haven't got there yet. Yet. And I'm here with you. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly walk yourself up. We're going to come to double pigeon. Flexing the right feet, holding the right feet with the left. Flexing the left feet, holding the left feet with the right hand. You could have the hands onto the knees or hands onto the shin or like a baby. Just roll. Deep inhale and exhale. Yes. Our hip bone are two like ball-shaped bones. So it's really good when we're doing this motion movement to release it. Before we settle into stillness, maybe draw circles the other way. Feeling the opening of the hips. Imagining every cracking of your bones is all this emotion. Pop, 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 pop. Like a balloon popping away. To make space for new experience and new emotion. Now let's do the baby listen to the telephone moment. Hello, hello, hello. Feeling the opening of the left hip. One more hello. And putting it down. Onto the right. Flex the right feet. Hold the right feet with the left hand. You could hold the left or right calf or like a baby. Just draw circles. Whatever that feels good. Draw circles one way. Flex the feet. So you are lessening the tension onto the knees. Yes. Deep inhale. Marine, flex the feet more. Show me the underneath of the feet. Draw circles the other way. Deepen the inhale. And deepen the exhale. Let's go to baby listen to the telephone moment. Release the right hip. Say hello 5 times. Deepen the inhale and deepen the exhale, letting the feet down, setting up for double pigeon. Flex the left feet, put the left foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Flex the right feet, put the right feet onto the left thigh. So you have this, yes, back, you're doing really good. Now grab the cushions. Put the cushions under, so I have a really big distance from the right knees to the right feet. So I'm going to stuff it with cushions. So it will let me release and relax my hips. One last adjustment. Hands onto the lovely butt. Move the butt cheek away. So you're sitting on your sitting bone. You should feel a really good stretch onto the right knees and right hip. Right hip. Can you flex the right toes to protect your right knee? Marine, flex the right toes. Yes, yes. Closing the eyes. So we're going to hang out for like a little while. Is there anyone who don't feel a 4 to 5? Anyone who need a deeper twist? Or it's way too much, Becca?
I feel it mostly in the top of my knee, where my knee meets my thigh.
Yeah, you need to flex the toes more. Okay. Try it one more time. If it doesn't work, it could be just because there's a lot. It needs time for the hip to open. They have come to my class quite often. You could come to deer. So everyone who is in double pigeon closing their eyes, if it's too much for you, you could come to the deer pose. So what I want you to do, cat, try this one. Before you go to double pigeon, have the left feet onto the mat. Right feet just open up. Closing their eyes, feeling how this very simple pose already open up. If you're in deer pose, you may feel it more on the left hip, but it's fine. We're going to go to the other side. Closing their eyes. Deepen the inhale. And deepen the exhale, knowing our body is different from other people. Every day, our body is also different. There are days that we feel more energetic. There's days that we feel like we just need to chill in bed. Same with our hips. There's days that we're more open. There's days that it needs more love. Coming onto the other side. If you are with deer, straighten your legs first, everyone. Hands onto the back, wipe it left and right, left and right. If you're in deer pose, flex the right feet, parallel to the mat, left foot like this to the back. If you're in double pigeon, flex the right feet, flex the left feet, put it onto the right thigh. Make sure you get the butt cheek out. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Can you close your eyes? Deepen the inhale. And deepen the exhale. Two more breaths. If this is very intense, breathe in with me. Deepening the inhale into the belly. And sigh out. Sigh out any tightness. Sigh out any self-judgment. One more deep inhale. Feeling the heart with gratitude and self-love. I love your hips. And exhale. Letting it all go. Release the double pigeon, straighten out the legs, shaking it out. If any one of you want to go to double pigeon again, be my guest. We're now going to move our mat to the wall for some more hip opening stretch. So move the mat to the wall, short edges of the mat to the wall. Just going to move my camera so you can see better. The sun comes out for us. So for people who have been to my class before, you're welcome to directly go into it. I'm just going to do a demonstration for the new one. So we're going to lie down. We're going to have figure of four. So we're going to flex one foot, the other foot putting on, coming to figure of four. That's pose number one. Pose number two, extend. We're going to wiggle ourselves very close to the wall, butt touching the wall, then straighten out our legs. Pose number three is we're going to open to wide-legged position. And number four, to butterfly. Coming back to the first one, when you are ready, both feet onto the floor. I have this beautiful sunshine all of a sudden. Flex the right feet on top. Put the right feet onto the left thighs. Figure of four. Deepen. Inhale. And exhale. Yes, really good back up. If you want to feel more, wiggle your butt closer to the wall. If you want to feel less, wiggle your butt further away from the wall. Ask yourself what feels good. Deepening the inhale. Closing the eyes and deepening the exhale. I want you to have hands next to the ears, open up the armpit. Just because when we're in the office, we are always in this laptop position, closing our armpit. This will help us to open up our chest. Two more deep inhale, release your right thigh, right hip. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Flex the right feet, both feet onto the wall. Just one breath to recover. Deepening the inhale. And exhale onto the other side. Flex the left toes, pointed to the sky. Then put the left feet onto the right thigh. Opening up the left. Can you deep inhale? And exhale, release the lower back. Everyone doing really good. Closing their eyes. Deep inhale. And exhale. Can you push your left thighs a little bit towards the wall? Feeling the extension of the hips. Feeling how much movement that you have after the few poses. How much space it's inside the body. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. One more in. And out. Straighten up the heels. Slide the heels up to the wall to a 45 degree. Or if you would like to wiggle yourself close to the wall until your butt touches the wall. Butt touches the wall. Straighten up our legs. Grab the big towel for additional chest opening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the towel into a sausages, like this. Put it on where my bra hook will be, which is like my shoulder blades. So when I put it there and lie down, my chest is like automatically going to roll up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wiggle myself very close to the wall. Ignore the towel first. When I'm at that position, then I'm going to wiggle the towel onto the right place. Make sure it's on the shoulder blade so it will naturally open up the chest. Really good. Back a towel down a bit more. Move the towel closer to the wall. Yes, now slowly lean back. Feeling the hips opening. Feeling also the chest opening. You could have your feet together, feet apart, knees slightly bent. Feeling how supported when you have the back onto the mat. And feet onto the wall, how much your thighs will relax. Closing the eyes, sinking it in. Think of one thing that you may not have the courage to do yet. Now deepen the inhale, feeling the energy onto the heart. When you exhale, letting go of any self-doubt. Inhale again, knowing that you can do it. Feel the heart with confidence. And exhale. Any side thoughts that it may not happen. One more inhale, feeling that your heart space open. Having space to tackle this challenge. And exhale, letting go of any tension in the body and in the mind. Two more deep inhale. And exhale. One more in. And out. Now slowly slide the feet out into a straddle position. Open up your feet. Yes. What I want you to do is point the toes, flex the toes, point the toes, flex the toes. See how does it changes the stretch onto the thigh. And now just letting your body go. Let gravity do the job. Deep inhale into the belly. Release your lower back. Deep inhale into the belly. Release your hips. Deep inhale into the belly. Release your thighs. Deep inhale into the belly. Release your knees. It's okay to have a little bend. Deep inhale into the belly. Can you release your whole leg? Letting gravity do the job. Feeling our body slowly opening up. Feeling our heart having space. Slowly feeling with courage. Sometimes we may not get to what we want in one go. But by slowly, gently practicing, we are all going to get there. Have the patience, but more importantly, have the self-love. You don't need to push yourself, just letting it go. Enjoying the hip opening, enjoying the heart opening. Knowing that your body will say thank you after the class. One last deep inhale. And exhale. As slow as possible, move your hands onto the thighs. Slowly, gently close the legs together. Bend the knees onto the chest. Keeping the eyes closed if you can. Give yourself a big hug. Tell yourself I love you in your own language. And just give yourself a good squeeze, 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 squeeze. One last pose. Butterfly onto the wall. Put the feet onto the wall and open up the knees. Hands overhead. Feeling into the hips opening. One more deep inhale. It's like a rebounding of the pose that you have done just now. Seeing how your thighs feels after the really deep opening. Deepen your inhale. And deepen your exhale. Today, we're going to do Savasana a different way. We're going to have feet straight together onto the wall. But can you please remove the towel onto the chest so you can have a relaxed airway. When you have the legs onto the wall, you could have the butt very close to the wall, or if it's too much, wiggle yourself away. Feeling a position that will release your thighs and release your hip more. I'm going to sit up to play you an instrument. You just need to keep the eyes closed and relax. Closing the eyes. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhale, letting go. Deep inhale into the belly. Exhale, letting go for any tension that you're holding. Deep inhale into the belly. Exhale, letting go of any thoughts. Coming back to normal breath. Release your head. Release the shoulder. Release your back. Release the hip. Release the hip one more time. Release the thighs. Feeling the wall. Release the knees. Release the calf, the heels, your feet and 10 toes. Completely relax, letting the wall support your feet and sinking your back onto the mat. Completely letting go, Savasana. With the eyes closed, slowly coming back to the room. Point and flex the toes. Point and flex, point and flex. Draw circles with your ankles. Wiggle the fingers. Drawing circles with your wrists. Now bend your knees so deeply you can hug it and give yourself a big, big hug. Release the body. Wiggle yourself away from the wall with your eyes closed, coming back to a sitting position. When you are there, resist the urge to move. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhale. Observe how your body feels. 2 more. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhale. Letting expectation go. 1 more deep inhale. Fill your heart with courage. Exhale. Any self-judgment. Going back to the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. Mark the intention. Believe in it. We're going to end the class by singing 1 Om and 3 Shanti. Deep inhale into the belly. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands together in Namaste position. Move the prayer towards your third eye. May we be all blessed with thought of courage. Move the prayer to your lips. May we be bold and say or tell who we are and our honest opinion. Move the prayer to the heart. May we all be a little bit courageous. Open up our heart to new possibilities. Namaste.